fellow Astroneers. Grumpy Goblin here, back for another stream tonight. We're going to be making alloys. We're going to be making alloys for a long time. So I'm here just to kind of chill, just to kind of have good vibes, and all that jazz. All right. When we last left Grumpy Goblin, he was... Oh, I'm trying to get in the habit of updating my tasks. I need to have a big task that I can pop up on my screen. Let's go to the bigger list. All right, I need to check on and move the laterite extractor, yes. And I need to find a source of malachite and get it going on copper. Sorry for that very loud cough right into the microphone. I covered it, but not in time. All right, so let's Let's go do the laterite in the cave first. I wonder if I should take... I need to consolidate this base a little bit. I have it kind of spread out a tad. I want to research something on power extenders really quick. So someone told me that they change the output. So I'm going to test that by grabbing a splitter that I've got around here somewhere. Where did I see it? I saw my splitter laying about. There it is right there. All right, so someone told me that if you use power extenders, which I left those in the cave, that if you use power extenders, they have the amount, or halve, however that's pronounced, the amount of power coming out. So I need a copper, of which I might be completely out of. Now I think I have a couple in here. Carbon, ceramic. Oh, that's compound. Copper should be this first one. Okay, I got 15 copper. Excellent. Just need one. So I need to make a power extender. Oh, stop. I did it again. That's what I did last time. Turn off that. I accidentally left one of them open and let tons of stuff come out. Is that the only one that got away from me? Yes, that's the... Silly me. Silly me. All right, you can come back on. Silly me. All right, I made the power extender. So someone told me that if you use the power extender, it halves the amount of power coming out. So I want to test that. And so right now this splitter is receiving nothing. So directly from it, it's now receiving, and it's fluctuating because why? It's fluctuating probably because of things being reloaded over here. Yeah, because these are constantly burning out and being filled back up. And these are constantly starting and stopping for a second, half second or so at a time. So yeah, that's why it's fluctuating just a little bit. So it's getting around 119, 123, 119, 123. All right, that's good. So that's about what we're looking for. Just to check it again. Whoops. Please plug it into the right hole. There we go. 112. Yeah. So around 115 to 120, something like that. 114. It fluctuates because of all the auto arms that are in constant use. So now if I put a power extender, that's at 100. That's the same thing. But if I put it in that mode, still the same. So I'm not sure if that was accurate, what I was told. Because it is receiving the same amount of power, 123, 127, 123. Yeah, I don't know if that was accurate. I was told that it halves the amount of power coming out. And I don't think that's accurate because everything seems to be doing just fine. Because what I like to do is I like to bury cable in soil using a lot of extenders. And someone said, well, that's making, when it comes out on the other side, you're going to get less power. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And I never really researched it, but I'm glad I just did. I just ran a highly scientific experiment to show that it does not lose power if you use extenders. So what I want to do is I want to, first of all, let's go find my narrow mod. It is stored right there. Is that it? No, that's the inhibitor. Oh, I don't know if I have a narrow mod. Let's shred some more chips while we're here. Win by the shredder, always shred chips. These, I can touch these again. So weird. In the last episode I couldn't touch them because they were ejected by a shredding process. And then a random amount of times they become untouchable. See, let's move that out of the way. I can touch that one. There's always a chance that I would not be able to touch it. But I did. And I touched it. I touched things I'm allowed to touch. Do I even have... Oh, I'm about ready to suffocate standing right next to my base. Let's turn on my oxygenator since I'm not digging or anything yet. Flip you around. Let's put the green ones on. What just happened? I don't think I have a narrow mod. I think I'm gonna have to make one. That's okay. Narrow mod, I need zinc. So that's gonna be probably the first or second one here. Tungsten, and that should be zinc. Yes. Get my zinc, turn off output, disable output, and then set it back. Now I need a narrow mod. Hey, right there. Let's take off the wide mod. And the boost mod. Don't really need to boost what I'm going to do because I want to be very exact. I want to build a little trench. I want to move them over here, right? Like I kind of want it to come. I can't dig in that. Oh, I can dig in that. I thought you couldn't dig in that. Dig a little trench. And let's dig the trench to about right here. And then I want to do another one under here. Alright, trench here. And a trench here. I think that's deep enough. Let's take the extenders, put my tool away. That's that short. All right, we will scoot this over a tad. Like, I'm not doing another extender just for that tiny little space. All right, now put it into regular mode. Ah, see, I want that to be a little deeper. This might not be deep enough. Yeah, it's not, because it's going to hit them. Give me the boost mod. Give me these back. Let's go a little deeper. All right, how's that look? That looks good. Let's try that one. Let's run an extender down. I want it to drop down quickly. Go under. I want it to drop down quickly. Get underground. That's not deep enough. That looks deep enough. So I want it to drop down quickly. Get underground. Like that. And then head this way. And boom. Whoops. Fine tune it a little bit. That might not be deep enough, is it? Nope, it was not, because it reset. So you got to go pretty deep, I guess. Is that going to be okay there? Yeah, that's okay. That can stay. So there's my that's my first one. Can I see it? Yes, I can see it. So there we are going underground. Perfect. I shouldn't have done that yet. Well, this is fine. I can reach it. Cable plug. Perfect. Staying underground. I'm going to do this I'm going to do this by segment just to make sure that I'm underground enough. That works. And then a little bit further. Click. Move it. Turn it a little tiny bit. Deep enough? Deep enough. Alright, cool. The day I accidentally uproot these will be a very sad day indeed. Let's take that one off. And I want it to be like I want it to like shoot straight up. Almost straight up, like that. Is that deep enough? Yes, that's deep enough. Yay! Alright, turn off the narrow mod and use the wide one. Alright, cool. So there's my underground power cable. Cool. Now let's lock this platform down so I don't accidentally move it, as I am wont to do. Turn off the wide. Oh, turn on the narrow mod. Yeah, I'm not using it. Let's make sure we're deep enough. How many? Do I have enough power extenders? I've got one. Probably not enough. It might be, but I don't think it is because this comes out. I want it to come down and go like that first. I need another copper. Oopsie. Let's do a launch while we're down here. Oh, I don't have this loading. Crappy pappy. Is there enough for these? There's enough for that one. I don't know if there's enough for the next one. We'll just do one. Let's go get another copper, which is not that far down anymore because these are now alphabetical. Copper is this first one right here. Except copper is not what I need to make... Oh, yes, it is. Zinc is for the tools. Copper is for the power extenders. Power extenders. Thank you very much. Jump over my trench. Run another segment of cable. Place it. Let's... Perfect. Oh, did that... Okay, cool. I thought for a second that like unhooked. It's a nightmare when they unhook because it takes a lot of work to dig everything up, and a lot of times you just lose the thing altogether. All right. There we go. Ah, my autistic tendencies can be happy now. So we're going to bring all of this. What was I doing? um, what was I doing? Besides letting this get filled back up, there was something I was doing. All right, let's turn you guys off. Let's launch you. Oh, I didn't even see what came in that last package. Oh well. Wait for the credit. Credits received. Sending for the care package. I did all this to bring my medium printer over for some reason. Because that's what is popping into my brain right now. Why was I bringing my medium printer over? What was I going to print? What was I going to print? I have no recollection whatsoever. None at all. None at all. Nothing. It's a blank slate up there right now. Hey, there's some more nanocarbon alloy and some more smelters. Of course. Let's just grab the smelters off myself. One. And, oh, the other one's in the front here. And two. And we'll add those to the smelter pile over here. Cool. What was I bringing this over here for? What was I going to print? I'm totally at a loss. Let's take the narrow mod off, put the wide one back on, set these extenders over here. My goodness. My goodness gracious. I don't know what I was planning. That makes me sad. Also sad because I forgot to turn this off and these back on. But let's go to the cave and see how that's looking. When I go to the cave, I should always bring some rail posts in case I need to maneuver things around. And they're back here. Well, one of them is. I have one rail post on that in that bundle. Did I let the other ones get sorted? There's some power extenders I already owned. I didn't need to make more. Okay, of course. Let's shred some jetpacks. They are called jetpacks, right? Jetpacks, okay. Oh, the non-hydrazine is jump packs because you can't stay airborne with them. They're literally just for jumping in the air and staying there for a little while. That just dawned on me after almost 1,000 hours in this game. Why won't that plug in there? There we go. Astroneer hydrazine. Go in your canister, which is 17 out of 24 full. Is that it for the jetpacks? I think so. It's not pulling anymore as I turn these around. I have a lot of chips I need to get rid of. There's another hydrazine just fell out. Oh, two of them fell out. Missed both of those. Hi, Lulu. How you doing? Alright, that's it of those chips. Let's do these pink ones. I see at least one of them. Oh, there's two more. Are they in range? Yes, those are both should be able to be grabbed automatically. Oh, these exo chips. Let's pull some exo chips off. Let's see. This one is not full yet. So let's grab an exo chip from here and make it the filter. And pull these off into storage. Ah, what did you see? Had a date with a noob. He's new to dating? That one is now full. Turn you back on. I don't know if you have AMC theaters over where you are, but we have a theater chain called AMC, and they have a monthly pass called A-List. I think that's the name of it. We pay like, or I pay like $27 a month, I think, and I can see 4 movies a week. So I see a lot of movies for 27 bucks. And I'm in New York City, and a regular movie ticket. Yeah, a regular movie ticket. I knew you were over in Europe, France, right? I'm guessing, maybe I'm guessing wrong. But I don't know if AMC's over there. But a movie ticket here in the United States is 20, at least 18, depending on what theater you go to. But most of them are $24 to $27, and I pay $27 a month to see 4 movies a week at any theater in the state of New York. So I see a lot of movies. All that to say, I see a lot of movies. So how was your date? I feel weird asking that. I don't know you. I hope it went, well, let's just say I hope, like 12 euro. Yeah. That's like 20 bucks or something, isn't it? 12 euro to USD is, oh no, it's not as, I guess the exchange is not as high as I thought it was. 13.95. Some stupid horror movie. Was it the one about a dog? Good Boy? That was good. Let's put the blue ones down there. I can't put it in from that side. That's weird. Have to come over here. I've never noticed that quirk before. Oh, the Conjuring. Yeah. What is the name of that full movie? The Conjuring. Last Rites. That's right. That's the last one. Oh. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. That's what matters, is you had a good time. I see a lot of, like I was saying, I see a lot of movies. I have not seen the new Conjuring yet. I'm kind of waiting for it to go on streaming because it's not my favorite franchise, and there were other movies I really wanted to see um, other than that one. I've seen 3 movies this week. I'll probably go see another one tomorrow. Yes, my aluminum has run out. Kind of felt sad for the dude. I'm sorry. Is that a tall? Oh, that's a tall. I accidentally grabbed a tall one. I don't want to use that. I'll send that back on the train when it goes next time. If it goes, it's not gonna leave from here because this is definitely empty. Um, this is definitely empty. Let's move my soil down here. All right, so now I can take in my 3 buttons, my delay repeater, and my button repeater. All right, let's take in the extenders, which oh, I didn't bring any extenders with me in case I need them. I always forget something, don't I? I see some aluminum down here. Hopefully it's a good amount. Let's pop down here. Oh, this is where I hand took a lot of this out. I wonder if there's enough down here to bother with. One way to find out. Come here, extractor dude. Yeah, the new Predator looks it looks interesting. I like the Predator movies. I don't know how I feel about the design, the way it looks with its. I don't know. Some of the pictures from that looked kind of like but I do want to see it. I'll probably like it. The concept behind it is interesting, that's for sure. All right, so there's more aluminum down here. Oh, there we go. Maybe like 3 train loads worth, I want to guess. Yes, I'm getting to my... Let's turn on my oxygenator. Bring the rail station down here. It's going to go out this way. It's going to load over here. Boom. Now I just need the medium platform. Yeah, I finished Glitch Walkers. It was fun. I guess that's the term. It kind of abruptly ended. I expected the final to be a little more challenging than it was. But yeah, I won't spoil it. I can't remember who's all... Oh, there was a lot of aluminum up in the ceiling here. Why didn't he detect that? Because it's... Let me look at that real quick. Let me see what this is. Oh, that's a good chunk up in the ceiling here. Go under and get glitch. Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it. I kind of over-engineered the whole thing because I like built an auto-sorting base and everything. And right after I finished the base, which I knew I didn't need to build when I was building it, I knew there was no reason to have that much automation and sorting in a temporary DLC, a world that I was only going to be in for a short time. But I went ahead and built it. Oh well. I had a good time, so it wasn't wasted time. Ooh, there's a lot. There's some up in this. What if I did? Can I hit the ceiling? Nope, nothing up in there. It's on the wall here, basically. I think I might do better to just put it down here. No, I took the hard way down, the doubly hard way. I took a rover. I like built a rover with a paver, and I was going to do it the quote unquote right way, and it was disastrous. My battery went dead on the rover while I was making the ramp down into the final center part, and the battery went dead, and the brakes didn't work, and it just flew off, fell for a long time. There was no way I was like getting out. It was a fiasco. I never got the rover out. I ended up because I ended up just building. I ended up dying, suffocating because I couldn't. Actually, I purposely suffocated because I didn't want to try to build a ramp out, and I was having too much trouble with the pillars getting out. So I just hand built a ramp down, and then brought the railway, the railway line down with me because that's what I wanted to do in the first place. And so I just built trains, took me down. I built the train track right on the actual core itself, so I was like right there. It was fun. I had a great time in Glitchwalkers. I cannot deny that. You over here. I have no power because my oxygenator is running. Let's load my power. I might need the tall one for this. Alright, it should be okay. Oh, jeez. So, let's just scoot this down and over. This needs to be... Oh, this needs to be going the other way, I think. No. This is the way in. Alright, now I need to drop... oh, that's a rail junction. I didn't even need that. Absolutely. When it comes out, I'm looking forward to it. I'll give it a shot. I might stream it. I'm making friends with some other Astroneer streamers. Whoops. I'm gonna see if any of them want to do it co-op, because I'm usually a solo player. So, all right, there we go. Now we have power and oxygen running here. Yeah, that would be cool. I am open to that. I'm open to all kinds of collabs. All right. Do I want to set... Yeah, let's go ahead and set up my button system. Set the 5 down. No, don't load it up. You... I was asking for that. Set it down over here. That's out of range. Set the 5 down, put the 3 on top of it, and then the button off to the side. And then I always forget, it's the button to the bottom. There we go. And then the top to the bottom. And then create a branch to the auto extractor, and then turn the button on. There we go. Now we're extracting at double speed. Yes, that's working. Working indeed. Let's go. I got a little bit of space in my backpack here. Rail junction, rail post. Why did I bring that? Let's put one of these down just here, and then take this off. Put that up there, and that one I bring this back in, it should give me a full load of 10. All right, there we go. Put that back up there, let's put that up there. Let's move these things the way that I usually have them. All right, so let's take, I want to take some more of that aluminum back with me. Have they actually released, have they actually said what date it's coming out yet? I don't know if they have. Star Seeker release date. Oh, 2026. Yeah, that's all it says is 2026. And that's like not even officially from I'm going to add it to my wish list. I haven't added the game to my wish list. Yeah, it just says planned release date 2026. So who knows? Who knows? But that's fine. I've got plenty enough to do here in Astroneer. Let's get some more aluminum to take back. I can put this down here. Ooh. Let's get these last bits of laterite out of this column. There's a lot more in here than I thought. Probably could have put the extractor on it for a little bit longer. Oh, that's right. I can send these things back to be sorted. I don't want to be here when the arm puts the last piece on. There's that weird bug that I've encountered twice now, where the game crashes. And I haven't saved since I loaded back in, so let's get out of here before that happens. Trains should all still be set up correctly. Should be good to go automatically when it gets full. Whee! So right now, Lulu, since you haven't missed the last couple, I haven't seen you in. I've set a goal, as you can see in my task list over there, to get 400 of every single thing in the game, to kind of be ready for Megatech, because I think we're probably going to need a lot of resources to build the mega structures and stuff. And I think, I'm hoping, 400 of every kind, including the alloys and like the combined resources. I hope 400 of each kind is enough to make the new mega structures. All right, that is full and ready for launch. Or no, it's not. It's still going. No, it's still got room for like 2 or 3 more. All right, one more goes to the top up there. Beautiful. Now we're totally full. Now we can launch you, turn you on, and when we get the notification of the recovery points, then we can launch 2 of you. Yay. Let's get these aluminum unloaded off of me. Off of my person. There we go. And, alright, so what I'm doing in this episode, I've got the aluminum sorted. I'm going to be getting more aluminum from that cave. I need to go find... did not make the Harry Potter planets? Plants. No, I didn't. Or maybe I did. I'm using the quadranges. Quadranges. Which ones are the Harry Potter plants? Ooh, that's not gonna take long to unload. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's everything. So turn you off, turn you back on. So what I want to do... The Conundrums one. Yeah, I don't know. I liked these ones that I went with. The plants. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know which one. I don't know what it's called either. But I want to load up my... I need to go down into a different cave system. Or maybe I should just go keep poking around in the one that I'm in. Because I need to find a good source of copper. Ooh, this is doing well. That's still doing great. I'm gonna plant one just so I feel good. There we go. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Should I go down looking for copper? Copper is awesome. Also found on the surfaces up here in the mountains. Oh, that's why I was trying to move my bait. I just remembered why I moved everything around. I just remembered why I moved all this around. I was going to print another auto extractor to take and go look for copper. I love it when my brain catches up with my body. Alright, so that was to build... I need to build another auto extractor and another rail station. So I need 2 titanium, a copper, and a quartz. Let's start another row. Or let's add to the end of this. Is this locked? No. Let's take it. Drop it. Place it. This needs to be a soil centrifuge so that I can make quartz, since I automatically mine all quartz that come in. Stop, 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 stop. I have some soil on me, so let's take that and let's make at least 1 quartz. Perfect. Because I think it's what I needed. Yeah, 1 quartz, 2 titanium, and 1 copper. Copper is going to be right here at the end. I don't have a whole lot of those. I need 2 titanium. One, 2. Alright, let's go make this. Oh, I need this quartz. Yeah, I think when I was flying around looking for the sturdy squash, I saw some copper sticking out, and I wanted to just come back to it. I need a beacon, because I want to go searching for it. I want to find it, and then I just want to drop a beacon and then build a railway to it. I know there's a beacon around here somewhere. thought there was. Yes, no, that's not a beacon. Yeah, so that's the one I'm using is the sturdy squash. That's cute. I've never heard it called the Harry Potter plant before. Alright, I thought I had a beacon. I guess I don't. And now I wish I would have made one more quartz instead of just one. Let's go over here and get some soil. And make me another quartz. Two more is fine. That works too. Let's put that there to collect it. Medium gas canister, some power extenders. I'm gonna go grab a couple hydrogen for my Beetle. Put that back there. Let's go ahead and fly the Beetle over. Ooh. There we go. To my soil centrifuge. Okay, that. Let's create a beacon. That'll be where I mark the copper. Yeah, that does not go onto the Beetle. Can you use the winch to pull something onto with the Beetle? I've never done that. Let's move my small printer over here. Alright, so there's all my printers. That's going to stay packaged. I'll load it on the train that I bring over here. Winch. An exochimp. An exochip. An exochimp. I don't know what an exochimp is. I haven't seen those in this game. Exochip. Makes a potion in the bathroom. Yeah, the polyjuice potion. Name it Harry Potter. That's funny. Yeah, it's got cauldron in the name, which I think was a pretty cool nod they did to how magical they are. Hey, an exochip and a rubber. Where can I find an exochip? I don't know if I have enough exochips. Oh god, there's a billion of them down here. We'll take that one, and I know that this medium canister sitting off by itself for the longest time has one rubber in it. That's my last rubber to make a winch. And it's my first winch. And I'm only doing this to test something out. Winch. I don't know if winches work on the Beetles. Let's move it close. Set it right there. Unpackage it. Oh, it works. Or at least it seems to. Will it actually lift it? Yes, it works. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know if I want to use it like this. Flipping all around like that? Oh well. Let's go find some copper with my rail station. It's like wet spaghetti. I guess dry spaghetti stays soggy when it's dry. I guess cooked spaghetti would be more accurate. Looking for copper. Oh, that is annoying. I have a Beetle on every single planet. By every landing platform, I'm pretty sure I have a Beetle. Let's go to these mountains over here. I am kind of glad this is working. It's really annoying, but it's working. Well, sometimes there's copper. Sometimes I've seen copper poking out around. No, I didn't see any. All right, let's hope there's some in these mountains. And then there are mountains there. Copper, copper. Yeah, it's like a greenish bronze. The tips of it are green. Am I in actual mountains? Yeah, I'm in the mountains. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's more sturdy squash. There's some copper. All right. Oh, there's a bunch. Hopefully this is a good... I could have attached 2 winches. Oh gosh, that is just slamming all over the place. It's preventing me from landing is what it's doing. Ah, jeez. Alright, so there's my rail station. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh goodness gracious me. Unhook. There we go. No. Unhook. Unhook? How do you get it to unhook? How do you get her to unhook? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This was a bad... No, I don't want it to go into orbit. Oh my god, where did it go? Oh. God dang it. All right, let's get some exactly as I had planned. I have to go. I hope it didn't like go into the planet. All right, let's drop the beacon. Let's make it green for go here. Let's go down here and see if I can find my rail station. Oh, there it is. And the winch is still attached. How do you get it to unattach? I forget how to get it to unattach. I thought you just select it like I did before, but there was no option to like unselect. Let me just unload it. Well, that is it. Okay, there we go. Come here, winch. Come here, you winch. I'm not a winch. I'm your wife. All right, you stay around here. Just stay right there for now, you crazy little piece of crap. All right, let's bring this rail station up here. I said to stay put. All right, I want it to load this way. I should have brought the railway post with me. Alas, I did not. So let's go get the rest of the stuff that we need, which will be a bunch of rail posts. Well, in fact, I'm gonna bring the train here. Oh, while I'm here, let me grab these since I see them sitting right over there, just real quick. 2 from that one. Any more down around here? Nope. I saw 3 more like in a cluster, but I don't really need them that much right now. All right, back to base, which I don't see. Back to base, which is over here. Ooh, I'm up and over the mountain. I gotta go through all these mountains. Come on, accelerate, please. All right, give me these seeds. Put one over there. And we got plenty of sturdy squash growing. Let's set those over there. All right, now I want to get this auto extractor that I have printed. Or did I not print it? No, I haven't printed it yet because I did the rail station first. Now I want to do the auto extractor. Exochip steel, tungsten carbide, and I'm out of rubber, so I'm going to have to make rubber. Rubber is organic and resin. Organic and resin. Give me 2 organic. Why did I do organic? I could have went and picked organic. Oh, there's resin over there. Let's just go grab a bunch of resin. Even though I have some in my canister, I kind of want to not use that. I left the canister over there. Spectacular. What is that on the ground? Is that a narrow inhibitor? Yeah, narrow mod. Let's, what was I doing? I don't have soil on me. Let's just load this stuff up with resin. Resin's gonna go in 1. You know what I'm gonna do? Rubber and organic. Organic. What was it? Quartz, right? Organic and resin. Why did I make a quartz? I have no idea what I'm doing. No clue. Let's bring you over here. I'm going to have you make stuff for me, but I'm going to remember to take a canister with me, and I'm going to make a second one. Okay. Thanks for popping in. Have a great night. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Have a good one. Let's make resin. No, well, we have to do a little bit of both. So this is going to start making rubber. So I need a place for the rubber to go when it gets pulled into the system. I don't see myself making any more aluminum alloy for the foreseeable future, at least for the next few minutes. So let's set this over here and aim to get like 32 rubber going. So that should bring in the rubber once this starts making it. And let's put it on repeat and make rubber. And let's get soil. Alright, there's 2 full soil canisters. That's too steep to get over. There we go. Oh, a little bit of floating there. Alright, so now we've got 9 and 0. So this has to be organic. No, don't repeat. Just do 1 of each. And this should be 8 organic. Perfect. Fill another one up. I want this to only remove rubber and put it into the system. If that's not on there, will it take the ingredients off? No, it will take that aluminum that was laying on the ground. That was funny. It doesn't look like it takes the ingredients. It just takes the finished one. Oh, I needed to turn on output on the resin. There we go. Well, that's not what I wanted. Why isn't this going into the canister? Those are not unloading into the canister. Do I need to, I have to do this on an extra large platform? Oh, I am on an extra large platform. Gotta do more resin. Oh my god. Are those? I hope those are going into that. I didn't actually see if it was or not. Looks like it is. Yes, perfect. Why isn't that going into there? Why aren't those unloading into that automatically? I'm angry now. This is a waste of time. Why isn't it sucking them in? Finally. Alright, let's put that there. And let's put that there. I think they'll work on that better. Why did it suck one last one in? Okay. Alright, now back to what I was doing. Gather more soil. Wasting time. Ooh, a free organic. Yay. Alright, let's see how many that has gotten us. I only needed one rubber, but I figured if I was going to be making one, I might as well make several. So that's given us a total of 14. We're gonna have like 22 or something, I think, when this gets done unloading. I think, I don't know. We'll see after this runs. We'll see how much we've got. Yeah, there's not enough resin on there to do another batch. Let's do another run of resin. Stop. My kingdom to be able to turn off sliding. Alright, now I want to do a thing of resin. And then we'll let those run and see how many we've ended up with. Right now we're at 19. Give me the one that I need. Wow, that wasn't letting me click on it. That was weird. A lot of weird stuff happening. Because I'm making an auto extractor. For the auto extractor, I need a rubber. There's the rubber. I need a steel and a tungsten carbide. I think I have tungsten carbide. Titanium, tungsten, zinc, tungsten carbide. I need 2 steel. Oh, let's grab the... How many? 2 exo chips or just 1? 1 exo chip and 1 steel is all I need now. Alright. 1 exo chip. And I need to make some steel. And I don't know what goes into steel. I guess I'll know when it gets done making the rubber. Steel is iron, carbon, and argon. Let's drop these off at the printer so I got room on my backpack. Exo chip. So I need steel. I need iron, carbon, and an argon. Iron is going to be right here. Iron. Carbon is going to be here. First one, I think, yep. Carbon. And argon, which is one of the blue ones. I can't remember which one. There's helium, there's methane. Argon is that blue. Why do they all have similar colors? Why can't they all just be argon, have a different, distinct color, all of its own? No, of course not. All right. Oh, I got to make the steel first. That will help. There we go. Turn off the auto arm so I can pick it up. In fact, let's put the resin back into the system. Give me my steel. Is there anything left over? Nope. Alright, let's make the auto extractor. And I accidentally canceled it as soon as I started it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Where'd the rubber go? There we go. Now I need rail posts. My train never came back. My train never came back. I'm going to go check on it after I make some more rail post bundles. I'm going to need several to get through those mountains. Which is resin, which I just sent back in. But I need aluminum. And resin. All right, let's grab the aluminum. We're going to make rail post bundles. Two of them. All right, there we go. So now let's go check on my train, which has not come with the aluminum from down below. It might be in like in a bad spot. Or maybe I had the platform facing the wrong way. That's very possible. And then when it got the command to leave, it moved like an inch deeper in and then stopped. Not gonna die, not gonna die, not gonna die on my hoverboard. But I probably will. Oh, come on. Oh. Something's up here. Oh, it can't. This is facing in a bad spot. Maybe there. Oh, all of that time it has not been unloading. Oh, it just picked up the buttons. Everything's screwed. It picked up the button. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Where? Damn it. What the heck? Where did it go? Where did it put the button? Seriously, where did it put it? Why is there iron laying on the ground? Where did it put the button? What in the world? It put it there? Okay, maybe I can just set it back down over here. Move this a little bit more out of its way. Oh, I just disconnect. Damn it. Okay. God damn it. God damn it. I don't want to pick it up. I want the connection to break. I don't want to use it anymore. Oh my God. How do I break the segment? I don't want to Put it in my backpack? My backpack's full. Of course it is. Put it in my frickin' backpack. That breaks it finally. Alright, so the 5 should be on the bottom. The 3 should be on the top. The button goes to the bottom. The top goes to the ground first. Then the bottom when you figure out how the game wants you to face it perfectly. Why isn't it turning green? Why isn't it letting me put it on the bottom? There we go. Branch goes to the target. There we go. Now hit the button. Alright, that's working again. This is about to fill up. Which means I don't want to be here when it does. I do want to see that it's loading correctly though. It loaded something up here. I'm going to put that there and make this like a permanent light thing down here. Alright, let's get the heck out of here before it crashes out. I thought I saw some more rail posts. Tall rail post bundle, we'll take that. Let's go back to the base. Save. What in the world? There we go. That's disheartening. I should have had a lot of aluminum for as long as that's been running. Let's go save the game really quick. I've done a lot since the last save, and I'm trying to get in the habit of saving. Slide. Alright, save. And pop back out. Now, I want to head towards the green one, which is up there. What makes a work light? Copper? Copper, yeah. Carbon, ceramic, compound, copper. Gotta have my work light. Can't work in the dark. I only need one canister with me. So let's try to figure out the best way to do this. Should I build another rail station? Because I haven't figured out a way to use one rail station for both, for 2 resources. I've been testing in one of my test saves and I cannot get it to work. So I think I do need to build one more rail station. Two titanium, a copper, and a quartz. 2 titanium, a copper, and a quartz. Okay, there's a quartz there. So I need 2 titanium and a copper. So I might as well grab another copper. And 2 titanium. Most of this titanium is from the event. I want to save myself again. I'm so just paranoid of crashes now. Alright, now let's make another rail station. Hello. Oh, those aren't on the same platform. Well, that would make sense. Let's move this over to here so that it is on the same platform. Hey, I hear something coming. Hey, hello, train. Skadoosh. Yay. That never gets old. While we're waiting for that other thing to print, let's send off some care packages. Smelt, 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 all day long. Smelt, 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 while I sing this song. Are all of these staying running? Yeah, because these are on standby. Alright, cool. What'd we get? What'd we get? What'd we get? We got some more exo chips. Yay, of course. Looks like we got more exo chips off of this one too. Alright. Is that everything on there? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I just want to drop it. I just want to drop it. I don't want to replace it with anything. All right. Turn that off. Turn those on. And I think this should be almost done printing. Very close. Very, very close. I got handed an exo chip. I got handed a freaking exo chip. Alright, this is gonna go like facing it. I don't want them to connect because they're like separate lines. That'd be a cool way for them to add like this to the game, like multiple stations and stuff. Like if you could say this is the A line, this is the B line, and then for each of your trains you could say this needs to stay on the B line, and then they could like interact. You could cross them, make turns or junctions and stuff, but then it keeps them separate. Should I bury that? Am I that? I kind of want to bury it. Go give me those power extenders that are right here. Pick it all the way down. Pick it, there we go. Nice. Kind of nice. Ugh. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. So now it's powered. So now we need to head that direction. Placing backpack, please. There we go. Set down these power extenders. Down on there. Put the rail post up there. And just go. Make a little nicer looking ramp there. There we go. Alright, so is it straight ahead of me right here? Pretty much. Oh, you know what I can do? Before I get too far away, I can take old Carl here, set him on the track, and give him a car. Gosh. There we go. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. And where's the auto extractor that I made? There it is. Can have it delivered to us once I finish building the track. I'm also going to need 2 medium storages. Let's take all this off here for temporarily. That's 4 resin. One, 2, 3, 4. I forget the buttons that I need to set this thing up right. It's the storage sensor, I believe. All right, this station is set at stops disabled and unload all stopped cars. So this has to be the same thing. Stop disabled, unload stopped cars. Good time to save. Give me another car. No, I need 4 of those, not 2 of those. I need 4 more resin. I'm getting distraught. There we go. Because there's 2 on either side. Not just 2. There's 2 on both sides. So make me 2 more of those. And now I want to go and look at the settings on the button for my train, because I can't remember what they are, and I didn't write them down. All right. Is it still working? No, it's not. Because I turned off the auto arm. Why did I turn... I don't understand what I do most of the time. Well, I'm glad I'm here and turned it back on. Give me a chance to look at the buttons. So it's a storage sensor set to... That's right, the arrow both ways. That's right. Why is that off? Oh, that's off because this button turned it off. Alright, so it's a storage sensor with the arrows facing both ways. Yeah. Storage sensor with the arrow facing both ways. So I got to take that with us too, along with a medium platform and an auto arm, which I need to make. I was going to grab some natural resin. Got space for it. Alright, cool. Alright, so bring this dude with me, because that's what's going to get the storage, the 4 storage things. Alright. So that will be a train. That'll end up being the final platform that goes back and forth. I don't think there's enough room for more. Another rail car. I might need it. Okay, I need a auto arm and a medium platform. No, 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 no. Whew. Medium platform. I'm glad I was able to cancel that. I mean, it's just resin, but I didn't need to be wasteful. And now an auto arm. What is it? Which category is it considered under? Oh, it's by itself. 1 aluminum, 1 graphite. 1 aluminum, 1 graphite. Let's take these. You know what? The resin and the organics can come over here to make 1 more rubber. Now I need, totally forget already, an aluminum and a graphite. An aluminum and a graphite. Aluminum should be this first one. Aluminum. And that cool one up there, the graphite. No, I left it open. I left it open. Stop. 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 Oh, Jesus. My number one mistake in almost every game is leaving something on output by accident. There we go. Easy fix, but annoying if you don't catch it fast enough. Like, really annoying. Auto arm. I put all the graphite back in, including the one that I took. Because I am a genius. Take it, turn it off, put it back on. Put it back on. Turn this back on and this back on. All right, let's go finish laying posts, which I set down. So let's put these on storage. Because I need room in my backpack for as many posts really as I can carry. Let's hope 22 or so can get me there. I think it can. Boom. Still heading the right direction? Yes. I have to check that frequently because I often veer off in the wrong direction. More so than I'd like to admit. Up into the hills we go. Ooh, there's ammonium. There's a lot of ammonium. I'll be able to mine that on this same line here as well. That's nice to know. In fact, let's move this a little bit over to, let's get rid of these things. Place it right here. Still heading this way. A little bit of a slant. Oh, now I can see the beacon. Now it's starting to show up visibly for me. Head towards the light in the sky. Much better. What is that? Oh, that's a backpack. I was like, what is that over there? It's a backpack from a weird angle that you don't usually see it at. Let's go see what's in it. It's a curious item. And a horn. I like the floodlights. We're almost out of rail posts. I guess I did not bring enough of them, did I? Let's try not to get launched into the sky with some of these. I shall fly over them. Oh, it still got me. Got my ankle. Got the edge of my ankle. Ooh, that's nice. How that crests right over. Can I reach over there? I bet I cannot. light off. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, me of little faith. Yeah, that's good. Let's flatten this out just a tad. See if I can place it right there. There we go. Up and over. Come down to the other side. Might be able to burrow right through. I think it can. Yeah, excellent. I think that's, oh, I've got 2 more, I think. 2 more, and then I got to go back and get more. Let's poke through here just for some change. Is this where it is? Oh, I just started digging into it. We're really close. Was I that close? Am I going to be that short on posts? Of course I am. Of course I am. I'm that close. Damn it. I don't have any more on me. I got 1 more, I think. Yeah, 1 more. Oh, it reaches if I do it through the mountain. I think that reaches. It did. Although I think I dug into a lot of my copper that I wanted to mine. Oh well. Let's bring the train here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Don't need the curious item. We had just enough posts. I'm concerned that I went through the mountain though, because I think I might have taken away from some. I don't know. There seems to be a lot here. Let's see. Let's see. Before I complain, let's see what I get. Not great. Not great. Not great. Not great at all. But it's something. It's a start, and I need a lot of copper. I don't see any more around here. So this will be my first copper vein. Get up on there. How's that? That doesn't look that great either. Let's do it right here. Let's back the train out and spin this around so that maybe it can unload it onto. Okay, bring the train back. Come on. I'm sad. That's not as much copper as I was hoping it would be. Give me those small platform and the auto arm. Let's open up the platform. I know it's a medium platform, but it's the smallest platform in the game, so it bugs me that it is misnamed. Does that reach? Not even close. Does that reach? Maybe. If I put my soil up there and tell it to unload, does it reach it? No, it does not. Does it reach it down here? No, it does not. Does it reach it down here? No, it does. I'm going to need a tall platform. Crappy poo-poopy. Alright, so let's go back to the base. And make a tall platform. Actually, there was one already down in the other cave, but I don't really want to go down and get it because I'm feeling lazy. Alright, so here we are back at the base. I don't need all of the cars anymore. Take that one off, put you off, put you on. Oh my goodness gracious. Nope. There we go. I need to make a tall platform. I think that's just one resin. I hope it is, because there's one sitting right there unused. Okay. There it is. Tall platform. One ceramic. That's easy enough. That is carbon and then ceramic. Close it off. Take it back. Print it. I feel like I do need to take some of these talls with me. Not the ones that face the I'm gonna have to make more of those. I'm gonna have to make more silos. Not now, but I will make them later. I want to take one. These hold 24. Yeah, let's just take one with me. And let's grab the tall platform. Whip back around here and then get on coal. I didn't make the button. I forgot to make the button. Shoot. Let's use the tall platform. I can't even see where it's reaching. Alright, there's the green. So the green should now be on the top up there. Kind of. There, that's definitely in. And then will it put it over here on this tall thing? Let's light it up. And let's place the test object. And let's just throw it onto the ground. Let's try to grab it as it rolls down the whole mountain. Jeez. All right, yes, it grabbed it, and it successfully can put it onto the platform. That's all that matters. So I'm not going to bother with the double time mining thing right now. I just want to start collecting some copper. But before I do that, I need to take, let's just go back and get the button, and we'll send the train here by itself to do the collecting. And the button is storage sensor. That's it. Storage sensor. And the storage sensor is what? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at it. So you can't change? Okay, fine, whatever. If you're on the train, you can't press the buttons for which printers you want to look at, apparently. Like you can there. Alright, so I want to do a storage sensor. Storage sensor. 1 zinc, 1 quartz. Quartz and a zinc and a zinky zinc. So last one on the end over here. Yep. Go grab my quartz. Storage sensor. There it is. Oh, sorry. I haven't done a whole, I mean, I have done a lot, but it's all basically the same stuff that I've been doing. I ran a new rail line into the mountains to collect copper, and that's pretty much all I've done. And everything that goes along with that. So I need the storage sensor, and I don't need to take that with me. I'm done with coal. So let's send the train. Let's go ahead and set up the sensor. It goes on this with the buttons facing both directions, and then I connect it to the train. I think that's it. So that means if I load something on it, oh, it's not going to work. The station is set for unload. All right, so that's not going to work. Let's just send it manually. All right, and then we'll go join it. But first I'm going to save my game, because I am never losing progress again the way that I did the other day. It was a very sad moment for me. Probably going to catch up with the train, since the hoverboard is a little bit faster than the train. But I'm going to hit obstacles the whole way. Whee. Whee. Alright, I hear my extractor. That's a good sign. Ooh, let's not get launched into space by these guys like that. Alright. Realm. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Here it comes. So that should load automatically. It did not. Oh, I didn't set this station up at all. Stop is disabled, and it should load all stopped cars. So yeah, now we go. So now it's going to load that as it mines. I want it to be full faster. But instead, let's just use up a bunch of hydrazine to fly over here. I'm low on hydrazine too. Let's get some seeds while I see them. Did you use a similar setup? The soup farms, there's a lot of people using the soup farms. They seem to be the most, you get the most points. So if you want to be ordering a lot of extra care packages, that seems to be the way to go, because you get more points per rocket full. Alright. I do want to build the double time thing, which requires my brain. It does require my brain, but my brain, I'm talking to my brain, yelling at it. It's a button repeater and 2 delay repeaters, or delay thingies, whatever they're called. I heard a notification, but I did not see it because I don't have it set up on this screen. Oops. So whoever followed or subscribed, thank you very much. I'm going to copy this over to this screen so I don't miss that again. Oh, and I just messed that up. Alert box. Ooh, no, I don't want to suffocate while taking care of offline stuff. Alert box copy. Alert box paste. Alright, that'll go right up there in that corner, and that's visible now. So, was that you, Adrian? Or was that someone else? Whoever just followed or subscribed, thank you. I didn't see who it was because I didn't have the alert set up on my screen. But now I do. Let's go back. Nope. Oh, that's okay. I just wanted to thank whoever it was. I can't see who it was. I gotta be careful because I'm low on hydrazine. I can't be flying this whole entire way this whole time. Or trusting on it to help me land softly because I'm almost out of hydrazine. I want to do something with this over here eventually. Oh! Oh, that was close. I just got hit by one of those lash plants, lash leaves. Alright, I need the small printer. I think all the buttons use zinc. I need a button repeater and a delay repeater. Yeah, I need 3 zinc, which I don't have room for. Let's go drop these seeds off and check and see how my farm is doing. And let's extend this out a little bit. Alright. Ooh. We've lost several squash, and we've gained several astronium. That's how that works. Let's go ahead and plant all 3 of these. Alright, now let's go over here. Let's put the dead beacon, or the turned off beacon right there. Let's go grab some hydrazine for my backpack, my jetpack, which is low, empty. Grab 3 zinc. Resin, iron, zinc's going to be the last one over here on the end. Yes. 1, 2, 3 zinc. Put them back. Save since I'm here. And now let's go ahead and grab coal and head that way. You know what? Let's not use coal. Let's use the Beetle. Beetle needs some more fuel. No, it's got one on the side. Alright, we'll do fine. We'll be okay. Let's make the buttons. I forgot to make the buttons. That's okay. No, it's not okay because they have to be done on a small printer. Is there any compound around? Unbelievable. I didn't actually print the buttons. And I need compound to do it. Crap. Oh, don't. Grr, I say grr. Compound, where are you? There's a resin field. I need one compound. I need one compound. There's graphite. There's clay. There's compound. Jeez. I don't even have room. Alright, we'll put the zinc on the Beetle. And get some compound. 2 is plenty. That's way too much. Oh God. I guess I need to leave the beacon on the resource when I do that, because now I don't know where I am. There it is over there. Yeah, I guess I need to leave the beacons at the locations when I'm not following the tracks. There it is over here. Alright, exit. Good thing I have a platform here. Of course, I could do it from my... No, I can't. Yeah, I can do it from my backpack, but oh well. Let's make a small printer. Unbelievable. Poor planning equals wasted resources. One small printer. Now I need to make a button. I need to make a button repeater and 2 delay repeaters. The other one is on the Beetle. Can I reach it? Can I get to it? Yes, I can. There we go. All right, let's move the Beetle out of the way. Oh, they got placed on the Beetle. Okay. All right, so one of the delays need to be set at 5, and the other delay needs to be set to 3. Place the 5, and don't place it anywhere where the auto arm can get it. Place the 5, place the 3 on top of the 5, and then the button nearby. Place the top... No, place the button onto the bottom. Place the top onto the bottom. Somehow getting a green light. Come on, come on. Work with me here, game. There we go. And then make a branch going up to the extractor. And then Fire it up. And now we're extracting at double the speed. Perfect. I don't want that to stay here, so let's attach the... Let's bring it over... God. Bring it over here and attach the winch to it. Let's get it the heck out of here. And we'll launch. Okay. Did I lock that to the ground? I did not, but apparently you can't lift... Oh. Apparently you can't lift platforms. I thought that you were able to. That's okay. How do you detach winches? Oh, you just click on it. Okay. Alright, but I did see some stuff I wanted to winch and take with me. Over here somewhere. It was along the path of the train. So we'll let that fill up. That should fill up here before too long. Saw some free scrap over here. I thought I might just grab. Can't move that around. Let's grab some scrap. Scrap, 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 scrap. Or debris, I guess, rather. This is what I wanted to take with the winch. More debris. Can I take this with this attached to it since it's debris? And then with maybe that attached to it? This over here. Some more debris. There's like a whole platform under there with just stuff on it. Debris, debris. I'm full of debris. I guess that's too big. Lots of debris. Camera, work with me here. All right, let's winch. Let's winch some stuff. Oh. Thank you, Late Shift Arcade. That is really loud in my headphones. I don't know how loud that is for you all, but that's why I went, oh, because that scared the crap out of me. I need to adjust that eventually. I'll get around to it one of these days. Is that too big to lift? I guess that's too big to add to my scrap bundle. All right, let's connect. There's some free power extenders. That's not a bad thing to have. Oh, you didn't hear anything? Okay, cool. I think that's the way. It's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm using multiple different plugins to try to get everything the way that I want, and I'm still getting it all set up the way that I want. I messed a lot. Like right now, I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but every 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how active the chat is, there's supposed to be an announcement going out with the Discord link, but that doesn't seem to be working from my perspective. So I'll have to mess with that later. Oh, I didn't attach the winch. There we go. Thanks, Late Shift. I appreciate that. I play a lot of Astroneer. Hoping to start doing some other games. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Oh, banging the crap out of me and my Beetle. Wow. Alright, now we're picking up speed. I would not be surprised if that launched into orbit once I land and detach it, if it's still flipping around like that. Whoa. Whoa. Smash. Hulk smash. No, I did not land. It thinks I landed on that thing in the air. It thought I was landed in the middle of the air like that. Alright, exit. Get out. Find... Oh my gosh. Find the thing to click on. There we go. Now I have control of it again. Let's hop up here. Grab it. Shred it. Grab it. All right. So I got all those debris bundles on me. Those can be shredded for sure. Come on, let me drop another one on. Oh good, that did update. 56. I need four more Twitch followers to hit the next goal that Twitch has set for me. I didn't set that, Twitch did. There we go. Alright, that is grinding. That is grinding away. Let's set some more. I see some more light blue chips. Let's grind some more light blue chips. Alright, we were done making rubber for now, so let's put that into sorting. We should be receiving our first shipment of copper soon, but I don't have anywhere for it to go. I am so unprepared. Let's put that way, like I did the other one. With this off to the side. This here. Oh, I hear it coming. I hear it coming. Here's my first shipment of copper. And it should immediately turn around and go. Yes, it did. Yay. Love it when it works. All right, so now I've got all that on here. Now I need to get it over here into the sorting system. I could do that manually for now by just picking them up and plopping them over here. But that doesn't seem very efficient. Maybe those long arm platforms made for the auto arms. I know I need 2 auto arms. Or do I? What if I had these all come off? What if I didn't use this massive thing? What if I just used 2 of these? See, how many does the train? The train brings... The train brings... brings 32. So I would need enough space for 32. I'm going to need some auto arms and those long platforms. Or maybe I should elevate them and do it like above. Yeah, let's do something with it. I haven't done anything with those elevated platforms, or I haven't done much of them with the elevated platforms. Let's try an elevated platform. I'm going to use up my hydrazine up here so that there it goes. It finally did it just then, that one little bit. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 resin less. Oh, that's good. The long platforms are printed with the medium, I think. Let's go up to platforms. Oh, I mean the stacked ones. All right, so they use 3. So let's try 3. Let's try making 2 of those. I guess I need 1 more. 3. And then I need auto arms as well. I'm losing my brain. Auto arms are aluminum and graphite. Let's get 2 of them. Aluminum is the first one here. So 2 aluminum, 2 graphite. One, 2, disable output, put it back. Start up the second stacked platform and give me 2 auto arms. All right, there we go. There's the second auto arm. Let's take the first one over. So if I place it this is so wonky. So if I place it there, it looks like it can reach all of them. Grab both of these and the second stack. Bring this over here. What if I handed it, what if I did it from over here? Can it reach, if this is like kind of embedded in the platform the way that you can do sometimes, like that, can the auto arm reach those? Ooh, it looks like it can, but can it reach it top to bottom on both of them? That's what's tricky. Where is it on this side? Can it reach all of that? That's the question. So if it grabs it from there, no, this isn't ideal. This is not ideal at all. It needs to like land over here somewhere. So if I did it from here, oh, that reaches just the very edge of it. If I did it over there, ooh, that looks good. Can I go in there a little bit more? Nope, it's gotta be locked to the ground. Ooh, that looks like it might get most of it. I'm curious. Let's lock that there. And it will hand it off about right here, I think. Yeah. And then have an auto arm over here. Oh, why won't you go back up to the top? Oh, there you go. And have an auto arm over here. Pass it to there. Oh, I see this. Maybe right here? Okay. This is rough. I don't know if that's going to work. I doubt it. But that's the One of the best things about this game is experimentation. Try stuff until you break it and then keep trying new stuff. I'm going to need a power extender. I keep forgetting where I set my power extenders down. I've used it like twice in this game. Let's go save my game. I get paranoid now after losing 45 minutes the other day. There's a power extender not being used. Several of them not being used. This is my old power setup system over here, the old location. Hey, there's a storage sensor. I'll take that. I'll take that. And here's another splitter. Ooh, a splitter might help here. Yeah, let's try to use a splitter here. From there. No, splitter's kind of overkill. Just a power extender is all I need. Go over here. Whoops. Helps if I press the button to set it down. Twist it a little. And it got picked up. Turn off. So apparently I can't put it anywhere in that green circle or it's going to get picked up by the... Why would auto extenders or power extenders, why would that be one of the things that it pick up if it's detected that they're in the ground, like they're actually being used? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. And there we go. So that's powered. Now let's see if we can plug that in to the front like it was before. There we go. So this is all powered. So it's going to pick stuff up. Let's stop it for a second. I want to put a whole silo over here. Go back. Go back to where you were. I want to see if it can pick up a whole silo's worth. And will it put it down there? I don't think it will. Let's do some experimentation. Hey, it does put it down there. Okay, that's cool. All right, so that's enough of that. Will this be able to pick them up off of that? I don't think so. Yeah. I knew it wouldn't. I don't know what I was thinking. So let's turn you off. I was kind of hoping that it would grab it from the very edge. If there is nothing being placed down below, let's use my standard filler of the medium batteries. If there was nothing placed down below, so nothing gets put down there, it looks like it will drop them at the very edge of the platform. And it should stop at just 2. Yes. But no, it doesn't. But what if I had something over here? Nope, that's not going to work. Oh, turn off. All right, so that did not work. Failed experiment number 1. Let's put that copper back on there. Let's think. This is not going to work here. I need to unload it across. That looks like it hits both things. So that's going to bring it to something over here. Let's go ahead and undo you. Will that reach? What if that's right? What if it's... What if it? I need another one of those tall... I want to try something. Ceramic. I need ceramic. Carbon, ceramic. Man, having those alphabetized is nice. So let's use the small printer to make me one of those tall storage. Or maybe it is the medium. Maybe it is the medium. I thought it was the small one. Oh, platforms. There we go. Tall platform. Ceramic, yes. My next load of malachite is going to come before I get this done or figured out. So if this is up there, that can reach everything on those silos, I'm fairly certain. Why is that not getting put? That's interesting. I guess I have to use it. And then have that up there and then bring it in. There we go. Now they're combined. Consolidated. Alright, that's going to reach in and grab everything off of the silos. It's going to put them directly across. I wish auto arms could hand directly to auto arms, because that would solve a lot of problems. Oh, here comes my next load, like I said. And it's going to be full, so it's not going to work. Let's send it back manually. All right. I like to see it coming routine like that. That's nice. And if you could only program turns into the auto arms, have it pick up something, turn 45 degrees, drop it off, turn back, pick up 45 degrees, etc., etc. I think it has to be up higher to get everything on the silos. Question, are those close enough to just like feed each other? Like right across to the other platform? I don't think it is. But, oh boy, that would be convenient, wouldn't it? Oh, gosh. Stop. I need that. Damn it. Remember, that green circle, anything in it will be picked up, whether you want it to be or not. And those won't combine until I place one. Oh, dear God. Okay. Let's place it. Keep it out of the green circle. There we go. Alright, so it picks it up. No, it cannot get it all the way across. That stinks. So what if I had it dropped off onto there? Just like that. Turn off for a second. Don't get all crazy on me here. Go back over. You too. Go back over. We'll take this guy off. Put a silo over here to receive. Let's go ahead and put 2 silos over to receive. In fact, let's go ahead and... Oh, come on. Go back down, please. How do you get it to go back down? That was under there for a second and it shut up. And I didn't even like leave it there. I don't know if it'll pick all those things up now because it's up too high. How do you get it to go back down? Oh, that speeds up the unloading. That's not a bad feature. Let's see if everything can be unloaded between the 2 of those, because that might work. All I need to do is get it into the sorting system. Once it gets into the sorting system, if it needs smelted, it will be smelted. This might have to be over here. That way one's like kind of focusing on one silo, the other's focusing on the other silo. I don't know if the stuff in the back is in either of their pickup ranges. It's getting some of the stuff. We'll see. We'll let it completely unload. I hope there's like a little bit of an overhaul in Megatech, the new DLC that's coming. I hope that one of the overhauls is like more options for auto arms. All right, so that top one cannot reach anything else. The bottom one's still going strong. Looks like the top one cannot reach these 4 over here. That stinks. Oh, that sucks. If this, all right, so if I put another auto arm on there, can I get those 4? Yeah, so I'm going to need 3 auto arms unloading this. That's okay. 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. That gets everything over to the other platforms. Let's turn those off. Let's swap the platforms. By platforms, I mean silos. And then let's go get another auto arm. I always forget what they are because I am aluminum and a graphite, aluminum and a graphite. Alphabetically, 1 aluminum. And I've got a tall platform in my inventory. And a graphite. Oh, which I left the resin setting out. And I left it on output. Stop. Oh, I got those other 2 before it got sucked, before they got pulled out. Yay. Resin goes down here. Yay, okay. Crisis averted. Graphite is at the end. Pull it. Give me 1 more of those. Let's make another auto arm. So those 3 auto arms, first of all, that should be able to unload and pass this stuff over pretty quick. I still don't have it in its final destination. I still need to get them from here over to here, which unfortunately might be multiple auto arms again. Oh, I should have pulled more aluminum and graphite because I'm definitely going to use more than 1 more. So those 3 should make quick work of unloading everything on those 2 silos over there. A 4th one I don't think would help much at all. Let's take the extenders out. I might want to put a switch on this to be able to turn off all of these for when I just want stuff to wait over here. Yeah, let's make a power switch and several more auto. I kind of want to have 4 auto arms on this. Yeah, let's get. I don't need soil right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine, whatever. I want to use my hoverboard. So let's go ahead and grab 2 more resin. Two more resin. And I need to turn my AC on. It's getting warm in here. Give me a second. Smart home. Bedroom. It's 76 degrees in here. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Is it on? Hold on one sec. The cool air is blowing. Turn on boost. All right, there we go. What did I get? I got 2. Now I need to turn off output. I need to get 2 aluminum. I'm afraid the next train's going to come. And aluminum. Let's make at least 2 more. Oh, aluminum and graphite. Resin is rail post. I need the graphite. That's this one right here. All right, let's make 2 more auto arms. Afraid that train's gonna come any second. Oh, I wanted to make a power switch. That's on the small printer as well. I think that's a copper. Power sensor. Button repeater. Power extensions. Power. Whoops, I went back. Power switch is a copper. Yes. Compound copper is this front one, which I'm down to 11 of. Oh. All right, now a power switch. That way I can turn on the second platform as needed. All right, let's do that now because it's coming out of that. So we'll put the power switch right here, going from here to there, and there to there. All right, so that should turn them all on and off. All right, so they're all off. Let's switch these again for science. And now if I turn this on, it should start all unloading. Yes. Look at that. Synchronized ballet. All right, cool. That is very fast. About as fast as you can get without using canisters and the auto transfer from rail platform, train to platform or platform to train, which is like instantaneous. Look at that. That didn't take long at all. So I always want that on unless I don't. So that just kind of stays there. Now to get all of that into storage, into the sorting system. That's what I made the tall one for, I think, isn't it? That's my auto arm. There it is, tall platform. So if I have a tall platform, it's got to be at like an angle. What if it's on the platform? Ah, no, no. Stop. Give me that. Nothing can, doesn't look like anything can be on the platform because it's going to be, yeah, it's going to get picked up. Can't be in those green areas. This is going to be rough. Don't hand me. You handed me soup, even though I did not request it. All right, I'm going to send these off for a second. Just kind of get my mind thinking in a different way here. Let's do when in doubt, send a rocket about. When in doubt, send a rocket about. I don't know. All right, here comes the first one. Hey, we got some free hydrazine, some more rockets, more jetpacks. That's always nice to have. Some more supplies. I'm gonna grab that quartz. I am in this handoff area. I was just handed some dumb data circuits. I grabbed those quartz because I kind of want to keep some of them over here for a couple of the recipes, but I don't make that often. Put that right there. All right. Sorting is not happening because I had that turned off for my emergency, for my recent emergency. Oh, hey, B. Thanks for visiting. Yes, this is my crazy base. That's the best way to describe it. This is my auto sorter, and I am currently automating resource fetching from different places on the planet using the trains that get delivered and then put into the sorting system, which get automatically smelted. Yeah. So glad to see you popped in. That's awesome. Let's see. The issue I'm having right now is just trying to figure out how to get stuff that comes in from my second rail platform over here over to the sorting system, because I have this rail line is going off into the mountains that direction to get me some malachite, which I need for copper, obviously. But when it arrives, I've got it unloading. It's inching closer. I need to get it somewhere, either on this large silo here or onto these silos here. I just made a new auto arm and a tall platform of maybe having it angle this way and then bounce over to here, like actually two more rides on two more auto arms. And to pass the time while I was doing that, I was just standing over here and thinking and sending off exo event launches to get free supplies and stuff. If you have any questions, ask. I'm just sitting here racking my brain on the most efficient way to get stuff from there to here. And I can't place anything in that green circle there, or else it will get snatched up and put into the sorting system. It's going to have to be two things on one of these tall platforms. There's no other way. There's no way around it. It's got to come from there to here. Give me this auto arm. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, lurk all you want. I lurk on a lot of channels. That's not even close. Let's move you. I might not need that power extender if I'm going to have this here now. Can that doesn't hit both of them. That's the other problem. It doesn't hit both of them. It's always almost impossible for a single auto arm to empty 2 silos because it can't reach the edge. Yeah. Can I get closer? Ooh, that might do it. It might miss a couple over here. Well, let's plug her in and see what happens. That's all you can do. All right, so this is now powered. Let's set a temporary silo over here to see what all it can get. Another option is if it can reach here, I could add a new input into the sort system. Ooh, that might work better. Rather than aim to try to get them on here, aim to get them just, oh yeah, and then I'll create a new entry point into the sorting system. Let's try that. Let's see if one platform is enough. I think I need a couple. Did I make another medium platform? No, but I can use this one over here. That's like my temporary sorting platform. Let's move that one to there. And I think that will reach it. Let's see. And if it's in the green, it'll keep picking it up. Okay, that's out of the green. All right, that looks like it should work. All right, turn it on and let's see. Nothing. Not even one. Why isn't it even grabbing one? Oh, because I've got the blue and the green reversed, like we were talking about on your stream, B. I'm like, why isn't it picking anything up? Because I had the blue where the green should be. All right, let's see how much of that can load. Okay, turn that off for a second. I want it to be able to unload both of these. Move that out of the way. Let's move this monstrosity in here. Set that down. Put you over here and you over here. And let's see if you can unload onto that. All right, that should work. I don't want anything going into the sorter, so let's turn that off for now. All right, I want to see if this one arm can unload both of these silos. And this is going to take a while. What can I do? Let's do some launches while we're waiting for that to do. Let's see here. All right, this is loaded back up. Let's turn off those arms. Let's launch the rocket. Turn that on. Launch our 2 care package rockets. All right, so now we're going to get a big old load of stuff into the sorter. Oh, it stopped moving stuff already. That's all it could reach? No, this is full over here. Because it's got one to hand down, and that's all it can reach over here. Okay, so let's turn that off. That was a failed experiment. For science? What'd we get? What'd we get? What'd we get? Titanium, some more iron, the normal stuff. Ooh, there's some more smelters and some nanocarbon alloy. Wonderful. Those are nice, always nice to get. That doesn't erase the sadness of this experiment over here not working. Do. Alright, so that's all of the copper or malachite on there. Let's set it on the platform, see if it being on a platform has anything to do with it. Lay it right there. Alright, so it's loading. I could do it one silo at a time. Oh, it stopped loading. It's because it's up too high, I think. Or it wasn't centered. Yeah, this is up too high. That's up way too high. Or do I have it too far away? Maybe I have it too far. Let's scoot it a little bit closer. Okay, so there it can load more. But that's all it can load. Yeah, it's up too high. Like it can't reach it all. Ah, that sucks. That means I'm going to have 2 arms unloading onto a raised platform. So I need another stacked platform, I think. Let's go get 3 more resin. I'm running out of resin. I'm going to have to make some more resin soon. I've got 23. I guess that's enough for now. I need 1, 2, and 3. Let's go over here to my medium printer and make a large stacked platform. I wonder if the extended platforms are help. Maybe I'm gonna make an extended platform after this and see if that might help. I don't use those that much. What do I need to make those? Large extended platform is 2 resin. Okay. Ooh, maybe a curved platform? I haven't even unlocked that. Let's unlock that. How big of a curve is it? Like, can you do something around the curve? Can auto arms reach around the curve? I don't know. I'm going to try the extended one first. First, I'm going to go with the stacked thing. I'm afraid the train's going to come any second. Alright, give me... Alright, get out of my... Oh, that still has... Don't hand me copper. Where'd you grab that from? You little thief. Use auto arms. You just grab anything that moves in front of them. Alright, so... let's say they're transferring over to this. Is this too tall? Nope, nope, stop. I know you can reach it. You don't have to prove anything to me. Let's put both silos up there. Let's just see how much it can actually reach on these 2 silos. I still think I'm going to have 2 auto arms unloading these. But actually, I don't know. Let's go over here. It looks like those ones right there might be out of reach. Yeah, they definitely are. Almost got everything I think it can. I'm going to have 2. Is that within the green circle? No. I don't think it can reach these. Like 7 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. can't reach the ones at the bottom either. I can make it go up taller by putting something taller on the bottom. Let's turn it off for now so I can adjust it. What can I put down there that's slightly taller? One of the gravity globes? That's slightly taller. How much does a gravity globe make it go up or down? Okay. That fills the whole bottom. And it's kind of looks nice having a gravity. Oh, that went all the way up. I did not tell it to do that. Can it reach any more? Oh, it looks like it can reach more like that. Oh, are gravity globes the ticket? Is that like the perfect height? I don't see how it can reach those ones on the other side. Oh, but is it going to miss just one? Is it going to miss just one? I think it is. I think it can reach almost everything except one nugget. And that would be... Oh, is that the only one it can't reach? Yes. So far. All right, so let's put this one over here, because for science I now have to do 2 full silos to see if that is indeed true. Now I have to test it. Put those over there. Put those over there. And turn it back on. What if there was a gravity globe on both of them and that was like the right height? Those are still going to unload to those. Because you know what I have to do next? I have to grab some more empty silos. Yeah, let's go ahead and prepare for that experiment. Do I have another? This just has some quartz on it. And 1 gas. What is that? Argon? Argon. So, doesn't look like my train's coming. I think my copper vein ran out. Which is fine. Oh, I already had 2 of them over there. What am I doing? I'll just move them around. Let's turn this off. Alright, seems to be doing okay. I'm optimistic. If it just misses that 1 copper, or not, whatever happens to be in that 1 slot, if it just misses that 1, and it has missed it again, if it just misses that 1, I think that's an acceptable margin of error. For 2 silos of 24E, so for 48 nuggets, if I miss 1 every time it unloads, I'm okay with grabbing it and throwing it into the sorter every time I run by it, if there's something waiting for me. That's not a bad margin of error. Because I don't think I can get that any closer without messing up everything else. But let's see if it unloads everything but 1. If it leaves just 1, or heck, even 2, I'll be okay with 2. I will be okay with 2 stragglers. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let's do a launch. Let's pass a little bit of this time. Oh, I didn't turn this on. Now let's let it reload. These should have enough for a couple shipments. We'll see. There's at least enough for 1, or else it wouldn't let me launch it. Sometimes there's enough for 2. Alright, it's done. Why is it telling me these... How did some extra... Oh, it can't reach this far side. Oh, shoot. What if I picked it up ever so slightly and just rotated it slightly? Oh, those are totally still within the range. Oh, let's see. Rotated it slightly. That looks like it's still within the range, though. 'Cause over here, it's covering the whole silo. All right, let's see what we got. We got some more portable smelters and some nanocarbon. That's cool. Could always use. We're always going to use nanocarbon, especially when I get to building the extra large canisters. All right, so everything is transferred over, and I think it left one. Why is there none left? Oh, did me rotating it make it reach them? Oh. Okay, potential breakthrough, potential accidental breakthrough here. Did me rotating it slightly make it work? Let's make sure everything's looking good down here. All right, cool. Which one? There's a green. Let's do these green ones. Shred those data circuits. Oh, I'm so very hopeful that that worked. That did what I am hypothesizing that it did. By turning it just a little bit, it made it possible for it to reach them all. Man, I'm going on 3 hours. Let's update my tasks list while I'm waiting for this to happen. I checked on and I moved the laterite extractor. I found a malachite source and set extractor automated rail system on it. And we have not even started to finish the aluminum alloy project. Time flies in this game. That is for certain. I think my longest is that I've streamed is like 5.5, maybe 6 hours. And that was shortly after I came back to the game after a 2-hour hiatus. But time just gets away from you. All right, we're getting close to seeing if this does actually unload. Ooh, it's got like 4 left. Can it reach those last 4? 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh no, there was some on the other side. All right, I think that's all of them. If it stops, it's done. Yes! 1 auto arm was successfully able to get both silos. Yay! Now to get the stuff on the silos over to my sorting system, which should technically just be right there. I wonder if I just put a regular auto. No, because it's got to be... Oh my goodness. It might have to be another elevated one. It might have to be another elevated one. Give me another empty silo. Put this on the top up here. I'm going to steal this auto arm from another project, which I'll replace later, but I still need to make another tall platform, which is... Why can I never remember these things? Ceramic, ceramic, ceramic. I have over 1,000 hours in this game, or approaching 1,000 hours. I think I'm at 900 and... I was at 920, or no, 976 when I started today. I need ceramic. First of all, let's put the resin back. Because I'm pretty sure I sent some resin to be sorted and it wasn't there. Turn off output on the graphite. Put you back where you go, which is where I put the resin, because alphabetically graphite comes before resin. Resin, you go up here. If I can. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? There's my resin. Titanium. Alright, so the graphite, that was where the resin went. Okay. Is graphite the... Oh, this is my full... I have a full graphite. That's 400 out of 400. That's throwing me. That's one that I pulled off because I didn't need it in the sorter anymore. Derpy derp derp. Derp moment number 523 today. Alright, I need a ceramic is what I came over here for. But I got distracted. Man, having these alphabetized is night and day. I don't know exactly which ones they are yet, but I can go right to the row at least. I hope the tall platform works because I'm going to be picking them up from a stacked platform and then setting them onto the upper part of my silo, my large silo over here. So that should, theoretically, I have to unpack that first or else my overzealous auto arms will pick it up. So now theoretically, this being right here, let's unplug, get rid of that power extender. I'm not going to need you once I set you down. All right, so can I put this in a place where it can reach both silos? Who knows? I did it on the other one, so I can do it here. I can only do. There is no try. That looks... Let's turn it a little bit. Okay, that looks promising. Ooh, that looks really promising. That is touching everything on both silos. Awesome. So that should work. Let's plug that in. Oh, it's already unloading. Let's turn my auto arms off. This doesn't even have to be powered because it's just a thing holding storage. All right, my copper is being fed into the sorting system. I'm pretty sure that it is going to touch everything on these two silos over here. So now my copper is being made 7 at a time. Although I've never seen it. See, there's 5 going at a time. I've never seen more than 5 going. So that's pretty cool that it can keep up with that. I can keep 5 going at a time. And with 2 there for backups, like when there's multiple sources coming in. Yeah, see, it's just picking up 1 at a time. It's setting it on that. I didn't even need this higher one on here, I don't think. Let's see where it sets it if that's not there. Yeah, it's putting it right there every single time. So that was not necessary. All right. Now I got to go check and see why the train has stopped coming. Probably because it's out of alloshite. See, I set all this up, and now there's no copper left. You just got to move the extractor around a little bit. But the important thing is I have 2 rails that I can now stretch to anywhere on the planet that will bring in resources that will automatically be smelted whenever they come in. Man, this is it looks more complex than it actually is. Wow. All right, what can I do while I'm waiting for that to work through? Let's take these debris scraps that I have, and let's just take these. So those are getting fed directly into copper, right? Yes. Cool. I'm up to 43 copper out of 400. A lot of train trips to go. Ooh, this is turned off, halting my progress. Let's shred this debris bundle and this debris bundle. Let's pull these portables. Ooh, some laterite made it down here when I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully not many. Yeah, they just got pulled into the, couple pieces got pulled into the gigantic machine that is my base. There's another, oh, I got some, oh, how did I, is tungsten, these would be down here, tungsten and titanium might be full. Or getting there. No, I don't think so. I screwed something up. How did tungsten and titanium get down there? There's the titanium. And there's the tungsten. Interesting. How did that happen? I don't know. I shall rectify that shortly. It looks like it was able to unload. Yep, it did. That worked. Did I lock that down? No. There, now it's locked. Cool. Let's throw this laterite into the mix and then grab the tungsten. That's aluminum alloy. That should be titanium. Oh, which I temporarily pulled off so this could bring in rubber. I'm not making rubber anytime soon, so let's put the titanium or the aluminum alloy back. Let's pull these two guys. Oh, not the platform! Ah! I moved the whole platform. Why wasn't it locked down? Why didn't I have it locked down? Okay, that's pretty much where it was, I think. Ah, what a dumb mistake. All right, let's lock it down. Unbelievable. These should pull in the tungsten that got put up here. Yeah, they is. Oh, I know. And they have a feature, like that one's not even locked. There, I locked that one. And they have a feature to prevent that from happening, and somehow I still don't use it when I should. All right, so that was the tungsten. Now let's go do that with the titanium. Get those pulled back into where they need to be. Oh, that's so much faster than trying to find them all and pull them all off individually. Perfect. Oop, go, nope, go back on there. There you go. Oh, there's another smelter. All right, let's put my two blockers, and there's my hydrazine. Silly me. Silly me. All right, now I think I need to go check and see why my supply of copper has halted. Give me a graphite. No, I'll ride him. I'll drive him back. We'll just take coal. We'll take coal and then we'll ride him back. Should I? No, we'll figure it out when I get there. I'm going to have to end this stream probably after I figure out why the copper has stopped. Because it is 11 o'clock my time, and I have done little. I worked at a Halloween party last night in New York City, in Industry City. It was super fun. I worked it, and then I got to stay after until it was over at 4 a.m. And I got home, and it was fun. Yeah, it's going on for a second day. Is this? Yeah, we're empty. We are empty. Let's move it over a little bit. Hopefully anything won't unplug. All right, let's just get a few more from that spot. And I just unplugged it by accident. Make a branch. Put it back on there. There we go. Maybe over here. Hope that's even less. I just unplugged it again. I shouldn't touch the things that I build. Yeah, that's not a whole lot left, but there should be 8 more in there. Let's take this horn back. Yeah, so I was up until you're on the West Coast. Oh, never been to New York. You should come sometime. It's pretty fun. Last night was a blast. It was called City of Gods, and it was in Industry City. Industry City is a huge warehouse / industrial park that they have completely gentrified. It's all office space and event space and party space. Now there's a lot of party events and stuff that happen over there. But this party is basically 2 blocks inside and out of the buildings, multiple huge spaces, just massive, thousands and thousands of people there, all moving about. 3 or 4, or I think there was like 6 different dance rooms. But anyhow, I was working it. I was like a safety monitor wandering around, which means I got to dress up and I got to party at the same time, as long as I stayed sober and was able to handle any issues that came up. It was a blast, but I didn't get home until like 3:30 in the morning. Oh no, 4:30, because it was over at 4 and it took me a while to get home because the subways all run differently after midnight. It was a vibe. I wore a fully sequined suit. The jacket is all sequins. The pants are like 50% sequin. I had some glasses on that had sequins on the side. I was very sequin-ish. I somehow forgot my sequin hat. I even had a matching sequin hat that I left at home. But I still had a blast, and no one cared, and no one knew that I left the hat at home. So I didn't fret about it. I'm going to just do event launches until that train comes. And then when that train comes and I watch it fully unload through the whole new process that I just built here. Let's turn on those are on. Why is there no power going through it? Oh, because I disconnected that. I didn't disconnect that on purpose. Let's rectify that. That just needs to go to there. There we go. Yeah, so let's do some event launches until that train comes with my lovely stuff in it. I've got enough rewards for one launch until this fills up and launches. It was so much fun. The vibe was amazing. Like 99% of the people were in costume. It was so cool. So I'm tired, and it's 11:06, and I have done no real adulting today. I got home around 4:30ish or so, and I slept until 3. I set no alarms, but I knew I was going to need it. So I slept like 11 and a half hours. That was because I slept really well, because I was able to participate in some of the vibes after my shift was over. I worked from 9 to 1, and then I stayed until the end of the party at 4, And it started up again today at 9 p.m. So it's been going for 2 hours today so far. And it goes until like 4 a.m. tonight as well. But after I was done with my shift at 1, I was able to partake of the vibe. If you follow my meaning. And got home at like 4. It might have been 5 when I got home. I was so out of it. Tired. Not like out of my mind or anything. But I was just so tired. Alright, when the bytes get credited, I can send off 2 of these. There we go. 1 and 2. Alright, train should be coming soon, unless there wasn't 8 more nuggets left in that vein of malachite. I think I got 4 out of it, maybe 3, before it ran dry. Not great. But I didn't have to do it by hand and transport it all here myself. Here come my rockets. Yay, more exo chips. More exo chips. More cuties. I don't think that train is going to come. It shouldn't take this long to get the last 8. Let's save my game. Yesterday... Oh, whew. Everything kind of locked up for a second. That always scares me. Yesterday I was playing and I had a crash. One of only like 2 crashes I've ever had in Astroneer. And you know what? Let's take the Beetle. Let's take my luxury transportation. Where'd I park it? How am I doing on sturdy squash? Good. Ooh, I'm back up to 21. Free Astronium. Do you got fuel? Do you got enough fuel to get me over there and back? You're coal. Why am I talking to you? I'm looking for the Beetle. Where did I park it? Where did I park it? Is it down here? Out there for some reason. I don't know what I do myself. That's right, because I was bringing back stuff to be ground away. I don't want to take the winch with me. But let's set it up on the platform so so I don't forget that it exists. How much fuel do I got? That's plenty. I don't think there was 8 nuggets worth of malachite left. Ba-da-da-dum bum ba-da-da-dum ba-da-da-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. Oh, I can hear the extractor going. Oh, it didn't leave for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. This setup has worked multiple times. Alright, it should have been triggered now that it was full. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know why that didn't get sent automatically, because it is definitely full. And it should be going, it should be... Alright, slow down for a second, buddy. Let's turn off. You're almost done for anyway. Let's take that off. Stop. Oh, it's going to get turned on and off anyway. Oh, so weird. Why is it not sending? This has worked over and over and over again. Stops disabled, load stopped cars. It arrives. Let's take a couple off. It arrives. It loads. Oh, weird. All right, I'm going to send it manually for now because I need to get off of here. And then I'm going to update my task list, which I'm trying to get in the habit of doing after every... Isn't that so cool? Look at all that copper being delivered to my base. I'm running low on hydrazine. Look at that. That's my malachite. My machinery dug that up. All right. I just wanted to be here to see, to make sure that it goes through the whole unloading process that I've just set up. I know I need fuel. Please don't crash. You're getting low. Let's get lower to the ground. Let's just land right here. Or right here. Boom. There we go. All right, so here it comes. The train is going to come. Everything is powered on. This is set up for unloading. Stopping is disabled. It's going to unload all of that onto these two silos, which these four arms are going to unload onto that one up there. Fingers crossed. That's the way it worked last time. Here she comes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And it should turn around and go back on its own. If it doesn't, then that'll be one of the first things. Yeah, see? Okay, so that worked. Okay, so the filling's not working. Oh, look at that. And it immediately starts passing it over to be passed over to here, to be passed down to there, to be put into the system to be smelted and then sorted. Yay! And those are almost done loading. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to do my normal thing. Jump scare. Well, have a good luck. I'm about ready to log off anyway. So have a great night, and I hope you don't get the shit scared out of you. Literally, only figuratively. So have a good night. It was nice meeting you. And I'm sure I'll see you around. I'm out of here soon. Turn that off. All right, load those up. Bye, B. Nice meeting you. All right, so this is all running swimmingly. And the samples that I took off when I was at the mining site, I'll throw those on there. I think this is looking good. Everything is unloading as expected. I mean, there's a bit of a bottleneck when it unloads that quickly, but then goes down to 1, but that's fine because That's the way it's meant to do. That's what it's meant to do. Cool. That worked. And in the future, since I have two tracks that unload into this automatically, then I can always use junctions and bring in other resources by sending those via junction. Is that it? Did it process that whole thing? Yeah, it did. They're all done. And they're all loaded up. My copper is now up to not even 100 out of 400. So many more resources to go. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you've been here for a minute, or God forbid, the whole 3 hours and 32 minutes, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm humbled that you would spend even a minute with me. Please. Oh, my habit. I'm getting my habit. I've got to get in the habit. I got to update my tasks. So we checked on and we moved the laterite exterior. We did that, but I'm going to check on and fix the malachite rail car. That's just called rail, because the something with the automated return is not working. Don't need to find malachite because I already did. But we still need to finish the aluminum alloy. I haven't made a single one this episode, so I still need to make 133 more aluminum alloy. So once again, thanks for joining. If you were here for a minute, or God forbid, the whole 3 hours and 33 minutes, thank you. I'm humbled that you would spend even a minute with me. Have a great night, day, afternoon, or wherever you are, and please be nice and kind to each other. Bye.